it's time to hang them up because that 12 rounds don't usually isn't that long, but it was a long 12 rounds tonight, so it's time to to hang them up.
Errol, was there a point in the fight tonight where you thought to yourself, maybe it's not going
Say it again?
Was there a point in the fight tonight where you thought maybe it wasn't going how you thought it would go?
Yeah, for sure.
Can you tell us when that was?
Shit, I don't know.
Errol, back here. It's been 3 years since you stepped back in the ring. How did those first few rounds feel for you?
The first 3 rounds, it felt okay. I wasn't nervous or anything like that. The first 2 rounds felt okay. After the fight, I was sore. I don't remember the 12 rounds feeling like that. So that's how I knew it's time to hang him up. You can't be off that long and then come back and think you can fight a 12 round fight. You know what I'm saying? With a caliber opponent like that.
Came back.
Oh yeah, for sure. I came back because I came back. With 12 rounds, I came back because we in an era where people scared to fail. We're in an era where everything's on social media, everything's getting recorded. People scared to jump out and do things and dare to do stuff because they're scared that you're gonna get posted, people laugh at you, things like that. But the same people who laugh and make funny jokes on social media and stuff never really done anything with their life. So, that's where it's at, because I'm sure, people had things to say and this and that, but I'm sure they would have had the guts to do what I did, come back and fight a quality opponent like Tim Tszyu in his backyard and go a whole turnaround and put on a great show.
How do you think Tim goes against a guy like Lara or Chala?
I think he can hold it low. Loris is super tricky. He's certainly an older guy, but he's a great A caliber opponent, and Chala will be a good fight. But I think it'll be a 50-50 fight between him and Chala.
Errol, can you reveal how much you've been training over the past 3 years?
I've been training. I had a great training camp. I had a very great training camp. I was sparring and working with quality opponents, and training camp was great.
So what about before the training camp?
I was training too. I was doing a lot of different stuff. I wasn't all out training. I would say 13 weeks ago, I was a big time soccer dad. I wasn't all out training, but I was training. I was doing my thing.
If you were to give some advice to Tim Tszyu on this rebuild, this want to win a world title, what would your tips to Tim be after what you saw from him tonight?
I already talked to him about that. We talked to the ring about it, and I already talked to him, and told him, he asked me about stuff he needed to work on and things like that, and we talked about that already. So there's no need to tell social media.
Is he the first fight who's ever fought you and asked for tips afterwards?
Yeah, but that shows a different type of personality. Somebody who's like, hey, what I need to work on, I need to work on this, that, this and that, and just picking points that shows the guy who's trying to improve and trying to get better.